So this is the very first multiplayer game. Now, going into this, here's the funny thing. I thought that the practice league meant you were up against AI. I didn't think that I was up against other people. So I thought that this was me playing against an AI. So I didn't bother with the mana or anything like that. Where are we going? Going on to the side. Starting it like that. Let's speed it up. Because not very many interesting things happen. It is a bit of a game. Let's get that out of the way just for fun. So I got my pylon out on 9, which is impressive. I somehow didn't manage to supply my block. We'll get my supply my block at all up ends. Managed not to supply block myself. Neither did he, but that's good. 2 gas. Double gas? Really? I don't think I even got 1 yet. I was ready to have... Yeah, there's a gateway going on. There's another pylon. No... Ah, there's a barracks finally going down. See, the thing here is that I think when he built his barracks... Oh, that's right, he put them right next to each other. Oh, watch this, watch this. We should build this right next to each other so that when this one's done, we can move it to get an add-on onto it. Because that's what you need to do. Yeah. Here we go. And he puts on reactors. Barracks double reactor. Yeah, you need a lot of gas for that. So I wasn't really doing that whole thing. I believe, actually, I did not have the gas for my gate, for my warp gate technology. There we go! I didn't even chronoed it at the time. So it's 6 minutes. At 6 minutes, I started my warp gate. Oh, this is painful to watch. I think I'm getting a couple of units out at least, though. So my production, I've got a stock from Nizella coming out. He's got lots of Marines. Let's have a look at the unit count here. So army supply. I'm winning for now. Okay, now not anymore. It's alright. 4-gate, really? And a forge? The traditional 4-gate forge. Expand. Again, try not to block myself. I'm way behind. How much has he got? So he was just making this little ball of... Oh, there's another one. 16 Marines. So he's got them all coming out all at once there. Using all that gas. Look at that gas. 600 gas is what you need for doing mass Marines. This is ridiculous. Now there's 0-0. Am I got my Robobay coming down. Did I do anything with my forge? Oh, there we go. Just started the forge. Getting an orbital. Warp gate. Gateway. How long's that been done? Alright, so you did that. Ah, there we go. Alright. 4-gate. Well done. What do we got working here? Server going. Couple more gates. Got 1 gas at each one. How many probes do... Oh, man. Okay, way more than 20 probes on that base. That's not good. How's that going along? And another factory. Is the engineering bay going? No upgrades there. And basically it's just coming at me with a lot of Marines. Now the interesting thing here is that he was mostly ahead of me for that. Factory, nothing on it. Another factory? What is going on here? So he's just doing double factory, double something. Here's my observer. There it goes out there. Oh, and my +1 just finished. Fun. And my observer notes this. Now when I'm making another observer for whatever reason. Not continuing on the upgrades there. That's still a ridiculous amount of probes. I did not transfer any of them, which is annoying. There we go. So I move my units up here. Fair enough. Just at the same time as he's moving all his units down here. So a large amount here. Here we go. Now watch the astounding micro by me. Not at all. Luckily, though, I had this +1 upgrade. So these 4 stalkers versus these 16. Oh, there we go. I warped in another bunch of stalkers just in time to get that going. He's not building anything in response to this. However, so these 3 against these 6. 2 on 4. Still full. Got a back guy. 2. Looks like he took him out. And I survive. Now, he goes back to not making any army whatsoever. I choose to produce a little bit while I was doing that. At least I think. Either that or that was just left over. Come on, come on, move him up. Move him up. I've got this. There we go. Now he's getting Hellions, tanks, and Marines. All at the same time. Because why not? So there's my observer, which is observing those. His supply depots. That's exciting. He's getting a bunker down there. So he starts turtling a bit. He's got his planetary fortress, so he's basically ready. Oh, I forgot this is also the one where there were these destructible rocks that were right here at the entrances, which is why when I was trying to do my initial scout, I didn't scout. There we go. Ground armor level. Getting the Twilight Council down, because this is when I start working on Blink. So here's my army again. I have vision of up here, which is somehow how I decided to look up. Ground armor 1 is going to be done any minute now. When do I start researching Blink? Do I move in? I apparently move in. Oh no, I make another pylon. Start working on that a little bit. Here comes the mech. I apparently decide not to do that. So I wait for... Come on, there it is. There! Protoss 1. Meanwhile, he sets up his siege line and his detect zone. And a lot of Hellions. What are the Hellions running? And a... Okay, so he's got his Thors coming down. Oh, look at that. Tech lab. Combat shield? No. Stim pack? No. Custom shells? No. Nitro packs? Nope. Blue flame? Nope. Oh wait. Nope. Decides not to do that. This was back in August of the summer, by the way, so things were a bit different, the timing on things. Oh, we made a sensor tower. Well done. So meanwhile, I'm amassing my units over here. Let's see what happens when I finally move out. There we go. And I decide to blink up here, because if you look, he's actually outgunning my army, and he's got quite a bit more than me. So what I decide to do here is put a pylon there, so I can blink up there. I can't believe I decided to do all of this stuff. Meanwhile, I'm working on ground weapons. I'm working on weapons too. Look at that, so I've got 1-1. Throw some cannons down as defense, just to cover my flank. And forget about that. Throw the stalkers in the wrong direction. Here come all these guys. Zealots take out the orange flank reapers. These guys are up there. Bear in mind, once again, I still thought that I was fighting an AI enemy. So they're all zoned in. That's fine. So now I gotta take out the Thors. They're a bit of a priority, but I should... Yeah, that really looks like quite enough. I think I was beaming them at the same time. Researching personal cloaking. So around level 2, these are 2 1s. There. They're now 2 1s. So I'm mostly unstoppable at this point, because I don't think these guys have anything. No, this one there. where the text goes. I'm looking at a few more base there. I've expanded to gold by this point at over 21 minutes. He's got a fusion core. What's the fusion core for? There's a slightly oversaturated base there. He moved basically every one of his units. And here comes the fun thing. You ready for this? He screams out, "I'm dead!" And I thought, that sounds like something a computer would say. Meanwhile, though, here comes the ghost. And where's the ghost? Where's the ghost? I don't know what a ghost is. Nuclear launch detected. Now, here's the fun bit. Where am I looking? There's where I'm looking. This is precisely where I'm looking. This is what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to attack this base, and I see, oh no, a planetary fortress, oh no! Meanwhile, what's going on over here? What's going on over here? That's right. I'm getting blown up. And what am I looking at? I think I just looked over there at that time, just to notice that, and I thought, where did all my stalkers go? Because I had something like 16, 20 of them. So he nuked me, but I still managed to take him out. That was proxy planetary fortress? That's fascinating. So here comes some dead ones. Meanwhile, I eventually get the troops together. So the thing was, he did have a slightly better army than I did, but since I blinked up here, he came in and ruined his base. Oh, I think I just lost a few more dudes over here. Get the planetary fortress. Yep, here we go. Just a few more, and away they go! Oh, look at those stalkers go. That's terrible. And he leaves. End of that one.